What up? What's good? Welcome back to ACS Universe. Obviously, you saw the description. You know what this little small video was about, or stream, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Uh, just got back from seeing the Batman. Was gonna try to do a reaction like in my truck afterwards. Just mad dark. It's just ridiculously dark, and I was like, yo. Plus the theater, which I know there's people who've traveled farther than I did. Uh, but it took me about an hour to get there, and so when the movie ended, and I waited for the credits and all of that shit, I was just like, yo. I'll do it when I get home. I need to get on the fucking road because it's a drive, and it's especially hard when it's dark outside. Yeah. So hold on, let's see who else at Batman was good, man. He had a good time with it. Hey, bruh. Did I have a good time? Yo, what up? What up, Anthony? Was good? Was good? Never have I ever seen a movie without previews. Yeah, yo, I was hoping they wouldn't show any trailers beforehand because I think when I went and saw the Suicide Squad, they didn't show any trailers before because it was like sort of a fan type deal. And you know these days trailers, bro, you're talking like 20 minutes in the from start time, and also movie theaters now they have that thing where they show all the commercials and shit, for like Nissan or whatever the fuck. And then obviously they have their own commercials that they show. So yeah. I think this is it. I've seen a few times, been to a movie. What up, Joey? What's good, homie? Hey man, Joey just got out of that thing too. But yo, what up here, Jason? What's good, Dave? What's up, man? Hey, bruh. You in for a treat, man. It was fire. Yeah, it was. Bro, I'm jealous of all the reactions right now. Hey, man. Hey, when you get to see it, man, if you're Jason Yoda, how dope are we talking? Okay. Like I said, this is spoiler free, no spoilers, real quick initial reactions. Because obviously I got, on my show on Friday, I'm sure we'll be talking about it. And then we have like a dope fire panel put together for Sunday's World's Finest, where we're going to get into this movie, like dig real deep into it, through all the details and things of that nature. I know there are some people, friends I like Phil. I think Phil just started like an hour or two ago because he lives on the West Coast. But yeah, so real quick, this is what we got for the thing. It's this comic book. It's a fire cover. It's a Long Halloween #1 special edition, obviously with the characters from the actual movie on the cover or whatever. That's a fire thing to get. Wish I had been smart like my homegirl Meg, who literally she brought herself a back in a bag to the fucking movies and like immediately secured her copy of the comic book. I had to like fondle with it while I was trying to eat this fucking bucket of popcorn that was like this, bro. But it's still in pretty good condition, I'd say. Yeah. What do you say, Joey? What do you say, man? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's good? What's good, man? So yeah, like I said, man, real quick initial reaction to the movie. Absolute fire, man. Absolute fire. I'm not a nitpicker. There are a couple things, but we'll get into that like this weekend. But overall, I can't even find an ounce of my body to hate on this movie. Robert Pattinson absolutely fucking killed that shit as Batman and Bruce Wayne. Movie looked great. All the actors brought their A game to this. They just did. Everything was portrayed. The movie looks absolutely phenomenal. A lot of things I didn't expect to see in there, I did see. So there's that. Oh man, Matt Reeves, fucking genius, right? If you've been a fan of his as long as I have, especially with those the second two of the Planet of the Apes trilogy, the direction he took those movies or that trilogy was absolutely incredible, and he brings that shit here again. I have to mention this because I didn't expect it at all. There's some humor in this movie, hits on all cylinders, bro. Like it's none of that. There's no belly laughing humor, but there's like, oh man, that was pretty good. Like a smile. There's one particular line that Gordon gives to Batman at a certain point in the movie that I had to chuckle out there because shit was funny. It was funny. I like that a lot. Yeah, and so humor well placed. None of the humor felt forced. A lot of it came from the Penguin, which I mean, Colin Farrell was fire, dude. He's incredible in this movie, man. And I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the entire thing. I'm seeing it again, obviously, like in a few days. But it's It's the humor is well placed. Now that I'm thinking about it now, I'm just like, yo, that shit. That really was some well placed in a movie where you think that say, yo, what up, Jamie? Jamie, yeah, fire. The score, bruh. The score, bro. They brought when Batman's theme comes in, the perfect time every time it comes in. That shit, the score was everybody's themes. You know, you know, they put some of the stuff out. You know, in weeks leading up to the movie, we already heard Batman's theme, Catwoman, the Riddler, and things of that nature. But it's also when they bring in the Nirvana shit, bro, it's perfect. It's I can't wait for everybody to see it. Of course, I know some people on here have already seen it. Yeah, the score, it's a resident 10 out of 10 is a beat the Dark Knight. Um, Initially, yes, I had to say yes. Now, the Dark Knight, obviously, like hindsight is 2020. It's like you can look back at the Dark Knight now and you can find mad flaws in the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even myself, who absolutely loves the Dark Knight, like went back and watched it, like, but this is you know what I'm saying? So initially, yes, it's really well put together. Rhea, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, hit the like button. Yeah, get more excited. It's look, man. It's I'll say this. I'll say this. One of my favorite Batman or Batmobile reveals that I've ever seen in my entire life was in BVS when he comes out right there at the docks and shit. Shit still fire. This one, fire, dude. Like that's a high standard to live up to as far as Batmobile reveals. And when it comes, it is I I can't, like I said, not spoiling anything, not gonna tell you when it comes, but when it does, bro, you feel that. You feel that. You feel that. You feel all that muscle car goodness. Yeah, I just get 10 out of 10s. No, they don't. But it was yeah, it was. As far as plot, look, man, it is when they people obviously, you know, people worked on the movie and they say things such as this is unlike any other Batman movie you've ever seen. I mean, obviously, at a certain point, you might think, well, they're supposed to say that, but this is literally like I was like, oh shit. There's some they took some things from a couple of stories in the comics that I thought was absolutely fire. I thought there's I'll say this there's Pattinson narrates the movie to a certain extent. Fire, fire. Reminded me of another narration, but I'll get into that when I talk spoilers, like within the next few days or whatever. But that shit was good, man. The action, yeah, I can't even. Is it brutal? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'll just say yes to that. It's a Chris, what's good? What's good? This was pure detective story through and through. I got one. Yo, dude, yes, yes, seven vibes, all kind. Dude, it was, and I enjoyed seeing that. Also, he said, "Oh, hold on, Bat Society. How dark is it?" Um, I'd say, and this is a thing I go back to a lot when we talk about it. It's dark, but like I said when I was early, just a few minutes ago, talking about there's some humor thrown in there that's perfectly placed. It is dark though. It's dark. It's dark enough that I would say if you have a kid and he's like under 8 years old, no. Um, and I remember because me and my son went and saw it, and I remember me and him went and saw Joker when it came out, and there, you know, there was obviously you know, before it came out, there was like these warnings, like, yeah, bro, this is not for kids. And I remember when we went and saw it, there were kids in there, and like literally, I seen a couple of parents get up with their kids who were yay high and leave from Joker. I was like, just read descriptions, please, before you take your kids and see something that's going to be on that type of level. So yeah, how dark? Yeah, so I would say it's dark. It's the Riddler is a fucking psycho, bro, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like once you see that stuff, it's all good, man. The level he goes to is it's incredible. Like I said, man, this is wait a minute, who's Barry Keegan? What you talking about? Do from Eternals? What are you talking about? Let's see. How some people comparing the suspense and thriller of Seven. Do you agree? Yes, I do. I do. There's it doesn't reach the level of, because Seven, obviously, Seven was like, when the first time I watched Seven, I was like, this is a cinematic masterpiece, and it's also like one of the darkest movies I've ever seen. So yeah, it does have some elements of Seven in there. In a world where we are campaigning for the main Spider-Man 3 during Tom Holland's second Spider-Man trilogy, I'm still campaigning for make the Batfleck movie and restore the Snyderverse, but still want reason. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Uh, let's see. This movie was definition fire. Yeah. Oh yeah. Audrey saw it. Dude. It hits, man, on all the cylinders. On all. If you're it, going into this movie, there's a couple things. And look, I'll go back full transparency, man. Like when they first announced they were making this movie, and obviously we know what movie we all wanted. We wanted Ben Affleck's Batverse or whatever. You wanted him to be the Batman and stuff. So when they announced this, I was kind of like, okay. That director got announced. I was like, oh, Matt Reeves. And then, obviously we all saw the tweet where Ben was like, yo, Matt Reeves, welcome to welcome to Gotham, whatever. And I was like, okay. Matt Reeves, fire director. I love Matt Reeves. And then obviously we saw what took place and transpired after that, where Ben Affleck was no longer a part of the project, and he got Robert Pattinson. I love Robert Pattinson as an actor. I've never been one of those dudes that when somebody is cast to play a certain role in any movie, especially comic book films, even when Ben Affleck got cast for BBS, I didn't freak out. I was just like, all right, we'll wait and see what happens, man. We'll wait and see like what comes of this. Obviously, the people when it went back to Daredevil with Ben Affleck, I was like, yo, he's grown as an actor so much more since Daredevil. Relax. So I don't freak out about that kind of stuff. And when Pattinson got cast, obviously I saw the look of Bruce Wayne in him anyway, and I was just like, yo, let's see what happens. He fucking killed that shit, bro. When I say he killed it, he killed it. So yeah, people y'all who haven't seen it, let's see. I've seen 5 reviews of this movie, and it's all the same quotes: dark, scary, and hard, bro. It's it goes hard, and it's it's hard, dude. Just like seeing it, like what time is it? Oh, it's after midnight. The movie wrapped up about 2 hours ago for me. As I watched the movie, and 3 hours kind of flies by. I can't really tell it's 3 hours long. A lot of the stuff that you see, and that's the thing for me. Like I was watching it, and there's a lot of stuff that we saw in the trailers or whatever, or clips or whatever, and like you're waiting for those points to happen, but also you don't like. It's not like you're just like, okay, let's get to this next clip that I saw. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it gets there, you're like, oh, okay. And a lot of the stuff was happening. A lot of stuff was happening quicker than I thought it would from the trailers, and I was like, oh, so they got a lot more in store for you guys, and they do. Yeah. Oh, you say that your issue with the third act was a Riddler. Oh, you can't say what else. But yo, I thought he was absolutely creepy. Look, the first time he shows up, absolutely insane, dude. Like that entire scene, I was just like, this is so well done that it is really when he shows up, it is absolutely like I can't even describe it. It's tense, and it's a lot to it, man. He's good. Like I said, like Batman was saying, I don't want to spoil anything because I know a lot of people make them say Paul. Yeah, no, he was. Whoo! He was, and it's damn, I can't say it. I can't say anything about that because it's a mad spoiler, man. Let's see. Dr. said, I don't understand her complaints I was hearing about the third act problems and pacing, but even the third act was fun because it's subverted by. Yo, dude, the third act, dude, it was fire, man. It was great. It was great. Yes, yeah, hit the like button if you if you want to. Yeah. So that's the score was fire. Performances were off the charts. Gordon. He is a great actor. He plays this role to perfection. Also, and I don't think this is too much of a spoiler, but like because you see in the trailers, there's a lot of Batman with the like interacting with like Gotham City Police Department, like the actual police, the street cops and shit. that shit is so pleasing for me to see on the screen. Like once you see it, you'll be like, oh man, this is kind of incredible, right? Um, what Thanos? We're like, how many times, bro? You hear it a lot, and it's perfectly placed. I was talking about the score a while ago. Perfectly placed. The Batman theme is when it comes in, it always comes in hardcore, and it's great. Um, as far as like the real quick cinematography and shit was fire, just like the rest of the movie. It was good. I like all the direction they took with it. Some of the things that you do see in the trailer fall at certain points in the movie where it's like refreshing. You're like, oh, I thought that might have been here, but now it's here, and that I like that better. Um, when we get to other, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Uh, let's see, Jeremy Irons, Alfred, or yo. I would say this when it comes to that. I'll get into. You know what? I can't answer that question. I can't. I can't answer that question right now. No, it's kind of a spoiler. It's kind of a spoiler. What? Yo, I will say this though. Much debate on Four Nerds or whatever, as far as in other shows about that I am a part of about that scene. Fully explained. Fully explained. I'm not going to tell you what scene it is. Just if you know what scene I'm talking about. Joey just mentioned it. Fully explained, like why that scene takes place the way it does, bro. I was just like, let's fucking go. And that's also that there's another joke that stems from that between Gordon and Batman that is absolutely it's almost priceless. It's such a good like look. When I talk about the humor, nothing in here felt forced. I didn't feel like at any time that they were like, we must put a joke. It was just like, yo, these two lines are kind of funny, huh? Oh yeah, that'd be. And then they did it, and it was actually, like I said, no belly laughs, but chuckles, like in smiles to like, oh man, that was pretty good. That was pretty good because the tone of the movie doesn't lead it to like belly laughs and shit like that. Just me, or does the Batman theme sound like a lot like Vader's? It it doesn't sound like Vader's to me, but it is menacing, bro. When he comes in and they whatever when you hear the theme in the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, and he's there, bro. I can't. There's nothing more I can say about it. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, it's late as hell here. And I just want to give my you know initial thoughts on the movie. The action, I thought it was good. The fighting sequences were fire, and they also fit the tone of the movie. So like, there's not in a sequence in the movie as far as action goes where it just doesn't really fit. Um, I think the lead up to we've seen it in the trailers. The penguin chase scene, the lead up to that is absolutely fucking fire. Like we see the end of it leading up to that, bro. I don't know what else to say about that. That shit is incredible. Let's see. Is the movie darker than Batman? Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Gothic? No, was it? We can't wait to see it. So, yeah. See it this week. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see it this week. So by the time we do World's Finest on Sunday, and we do have our panel together to um as far as we get our panel together to like really do a deep dive into this movie. I'm sure all you guys have seen it, so make sure y'all tune into that. Yeah. It's good, man. It's good. It's really good. I you know I when you start watching these movies, you're a fan of comic book movies and shit, and obviously, as each iteration, especially of Batman goes, I mean, you get attached to like certain aspects of it, and whether it's the same director, the actor who plays Batman, or whatever. And we've done it all. Christopher Reeves was the first one I saw. You know what I'm saying? And then you move on. Brandon Routh obviously only got one movie. I still think that Superman Returns. I still enjoy that movie. And then obviously you move on and you got Henry and shit. And then with Batman, there's even more because there's you got Michael Keaton, you know what I'm saying, most notably, and then you had damn, I just caught a blank on his fucking name. from the Dark Knight and shit. Anyway, well, like you get attached to this. What the Rock is. Yeah, no, I'm not the Rock, but World's Finest. Yeah, World's Finest coming at you Sunday, fucking 8 p.m. Eastern with the full on breakdown. Betsy's, yo, dude, be excited, man. It's worth it, man. It is, and you know the flush. Okay, relax, Anthony, relax. Take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I've witnessed it." Yeah, he saw it. Dude, so well put. A lot of stuff I didn't expect to see in it, and I was just like pleasantly surprised by a lot of stuff. And so, yeah. So if I'm sure you guys will see it this week. Let me know your thoughts, man, in the comments after this is done. Hit me up on Twitter or whatever. You can see my ads and stuff in the description. I'm sure everybody here follows me or whatever. And just interact, man. Let me know what you thought about the movie once you do get a chance to see it. I thought shouts out to IMAX because that shit was pretty good, pretty well done, I will say this though. One gripe, not about the movie. We've reached a day and age, and it started like a few years ago, where movie theaters went to I would say 90% of movie theaters in this country right now have assigned seating. Except for like, unless you have like the small movie theater in my little bitty ass town, where it's just like come as first come first serve. But like they went to assigned seating, and I think it's not so much because it does benefit and help the moviegoer because but I think they mostly did it because they were tired of Thursday night lines that reached around the building. So they're like, if we do assigned seating, there's no need for lines, bruh. I will say this: the movie. So no, they had the little pre stuff. 7 o'clock hits. The movie probably started about 7:10, bruh. I would say 20 to 30 people came in after 7:30. Ridiculous. Like people coming in and finding their seats. Yo, just give you quick. Just because it's assigned seating doesn't mean you can just show up to the movie at 7. Because, bro, if you're trying to get popcorn and drinks, you're waiting in line again. So yeah, that's my only gripe with my experience of watching it. It's just like people are just coming in late, and I was like, damn, bro. I was able to acquire something though. I will show this off just real quick before I wrap this up. God damn it! This shirt from Hot Topic with the fucking if y'all can see that with the bat symbol on it. Oh, dude. Yeah. So I was lucky enough to get that since we got there pretty early. Also, his use of that thing in the movie, fire. I'll just put it like that. His use of the symbol, fire. I should play Bane in the sequel, bruh. Matt Reeves, come holler at me. I would do that swiftly. Yes, I did. Let's see. What is that? Sneak stacks in your girl's purse or show? Yeah. Now, my thing is with the movies is I'm a big popcorn dude, so like I gotta have the popcorn, man. Now I will get some. Which hat did you wear? Hey, man, the tight one. Yeah. So, hey, I appreciate all y'all who stopped through and to hear me talk about this for just a little bit. Damn, I thought I was only going to be on like 10 minutes. It's like 25 minutes and shit. So, yes, if you haven't seen it, it's worth it. It's worth spending 3 hours out of whatever day you choose to go see it. It is good. If you guys got to see it tonight, hey, congrats, man. It's good. I'm sure there's a couple of our West Coast pals that are still watching the movie. Probably, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, but they probably just wrapped on it. They just probably wrapped on it, I guess. Wait a minute. West Coast, what is it? 7 for them. That's 4 for them, right? 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So wait a minute. No. 7 for me would be 10 for them. So they're wrapping it soon. Okay, so they got about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, Jason, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate it, Rhea. Hey, Bat City stuff, man. Hey, chill. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, good vibes, everybody. And anyway, so appreciate you guys stopping through to hear my initial thoughts. I just wanted to get them out there. And like I said, catch me on Friday on my show. We'll be talking on some more, but we're really going to do a deep dive on World's Finest on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You'll see us on Twitter advertising it. And yeah, man. Appreciate the support, and see you guys next time.